Afternoon, I'm Monica Garcia. It has been a tough day for more than 200 people on Tucson's south side. 48 hours ago, they received a vacate notice from the Ocotillo Hotel and Apartments that if they weren't able to pay, they had to go. So the problem many of them had is that they had their rooms paid for by an outside agency who the hotel says stopped paying. Now Tucson police tell us the FBI is investigating. And News 4 Tucson's Gabrielle Parrish joins us live with the latest on this situation. Gabrielle.
Right now, residents are being asked to leave what many call home. Now, management here says that if people can pay, they can stay. But for those that can't, the city of Tucson and other organizations were out here this morning to help sign people up with programs to prevent them from becoming homeless.
We're scammed, and now we're getting kicked out of our place.
This is Arturo. He says neither he nor his mother had any clue that the Ocotillo hotels and apartments were no longer receiving payments for their stay.
But in this house, we all need help because most everybody that's here used to live on the street. You know, we're on the street and now we have a place and now we're getting kicked out and it's not right. It's not right.
News 4 spoke with management at the Ocotillo who declined to appear on camera. They explained that they had an agreement with an organization called Happy Times to cover the expenses of Happy Times clients. However, after 6 months, those payments stopped, leaving the building occupied with tenants but no payments. The spokesperson said Happy Times owes them more than $360,000.
This was a program to help people with behavioral health and substance abuse. So, we came here in the hopes of getting help and getting housing, getting help for bettering ourselves. That's what their goal was.
Residents tell me Happy Times requested their personal information and enrolled them in government benefits programs like the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System, otherwise known as Access.
They never programmed us, but we signed paperwork. We did not know what we were signing for. They made sure each and every one of us switched our insurances.
We reached out to Access to get some answers, and here's what they said in part, quote, "As soon as Access became aware of the possibility that enrolled members were impacted by the closure of a sober living home at the Ocotillo Hotel and Apartments, our care management team was dispatched to work on site with the city of Tucson, trusted behavioral health and crisis providers, and tribal nations to establish an appropriate plan that would allow us to triage each individual's specific need." On September 11th, residents received this notice to vacate the property from the hotel. Their spokesperson said they had given Happy Times multiple extensions to pay their overdue balance. They also tell News 4 Tucson they're not denying anyone a place to live as long as they can pay. However, some residents are telling me they can't pay. They believe that their Medicaid benefits was covering their housing. Access also stated the following in part, quote, "This situation demonstrates the length bad actors will go to exploit the state's Medicaid program, defraud taxpayers, and endanger our communities." While the city of Tucson and Pima County are doing their best to prevent residents from returning to life on the streets, Arturo wishes that they could do more.
We should have our place to live and they should let us stay here or they should make it a legit program to let us stay here, you know what I mean, or something like that. I believe that's the right thing to do, you know what I mean?
Now, we could not find a number for Happy Times, but according to management here at Ocotillo, they say that Happy Times was supposed to be receiving money from New Direction Behavioral Health. Well, we reached out to them and they tell us that they cut ties 18 months ago. Reporting live from the south side, Gabrielle Parrish, News 4 Tucson.